Hello, everybody, and welcome back to DeSynced. It's fantastic, Mr. Ghost, and boy, this game is desyncing my brain. Got so much that's learning a new game and trying to record it and do commentary while I'm trying to figure it out at the same time is pretty tricky. But I'm having fun. So some things that I wanted to discuss, like right off the top of my head, had some thoughts here. So yeah, still learning the game. You know, I've never played this game. I'm totally new to it. So I love learning new things though. It's so much fun, but it is frustrating too because it isn't, an alpha game. There's not much information out on it. So, last episode, there's a lot of cuts. It's going to be the case in this episode, I'm sure. So bear with me as I get through, trying to feel my oats. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm feeling my oats, So there's gonna be lots of cuts, lots of crap that there's a problem I find, and I'm like, crap, I'm in the middle of an episode recording or something. So sometimes I'll fix stuff. I don't include it because it's something stupid that I did. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that I feel like their research tree, this whole interface here, it's kind of confusing, and I appreciate what they're trying to do here. But I find it very, I feel like I'm being bounced around here, back and forth, back and forth. What do I need to do? I came across the viruses, so I'm like, crap, I got to get the virus research done. So trying to figure all this out here. Luckily, the virus stuff isn't linked to anything else. But what I find is that, we have something in the blight tech tree that we need to do in order to do something in the human tree. Or the robotics, the basic advanced robotics. I feel like there's just a lot of confusion here. It's kind of disheveled, and I understand what they're trying to do, but it's not really good. I think they need to do something about this tech tree and make it a little more, make it make sense, because you're kind of you're scratching your head going, wait a minute. Just like with the plasma. We have to get the plasma in order to do the human tech because we need this processor. So you're like, oh, I need aluminium now, which means I need blight, crystal chunks, and so you're back over here. So it's pretty, it's all over the place. And like I said, I appreciate what they're trying to do, but I also think that having these 4 separate tech trees is kind of weird. If they took a page from the playbook of Factorio, or even Dyson Sphere program and other games, the tech tree, they have dependencies, so you can't run something unless something else is done prior, and it's very clear and apparent. Oh, I need to run this to get that. I need to run this to get that. Even Factorio has some work to do where their tech tree is kind of confusing. It's very difficult to work backwards from a tech that you want. And, like Pionodons it really makes it tough when you're doing the overhaul mods, when you're trying to walk something back. But yeah, I think they need to do some kind of linking or dependencies so oh, I need to do this one before I do that one. But like I said, I do appreciate the uniqueness of this tech tree being all different kind of technologies, like the human. This is us, the humans we find. The blight is part of the planet. We need to figure out the planet that we're on. And then we have this alien tech, which is going to come into play, and I'm very curious about that. I really can't wait to see that. So I just wanted to bring that up as a kind of a, that's kind of where I'm like, God, that's why I'm back and forth trying to figure out this tech. Not only am I trying to figure out the tech tree, but the tech tree is confusing. When you're trying to figure out what the technologies are and what's coming up and trying to plan for it, and then, I'm wrong on that. Oh, I'm wrong on that. Oh, I thought that was this. Oh, it's not that. Now, I've had a lot of trial and error with these frickin' bots, and here they are over here now. Oh, God, please tell me. Yeah, see, you need to move, and you can't, so... Oh, okay, it looked like... Okay, this is blocked. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so they found this thing, and now they're blocking this guy. So I gotta move him out of here, and it's blocked, see? I'm hoping flyer bots are going to help with this. Get over here. Thank you. So the requirement is to be 3 tiles away from the ore patch. And so I think I finally figured this crap out here. I've had a lot of trial and error with it, and a lot of it is just the signals are incorrectly connected. The code is fine. The behavior code is fine. The problem is that knowing what you have to do here, because it doesn't always make 100% sense. And it all begins with the radar setting up the code in the behavior module or behavior controller to set up the scanning. And then once you get the scanning done, then you're like, oh, one of the things I was doing wrong was this is just a constant variable or a constant, and you're dragging it to the radar output, and then that's what connects here. And then you're connecting this to the signal input reader. Then you're connecting the output of the signal reader to the mining tool, here being the laser. Oh, I upgraded all the mining to lasers now, and I'll be going over that. So here, yeah, so that once I got this figured out, it works like a charm now. But yeah, you have to really get your brain wrapped around it. This one seems to be going okay here, I think. I took off the visuals so I can see what miners I need to upgrade. I'm in the midst of upgrading the laser to a laser tools. Last episode worked on a bunch of different things. So this is a mild pain in my ass, this plasma crap. I added even more, 2 more buildings, I think, to be honest, or maybe 3. I'm using these bots here. Whoops. I hate that you can't zoom out while you're on something. Well, there's a reason for it. So I have this huge coverage, and what I'm going to do is, you know, maybe move the plasma collectors down this way. I think there's a better way to do it, but you know, like, you want to collect the gas and then bring it to a refinery, and then you bring your blight crystals to it. Now, we do have technology that we can basically create a blight cloud, and I think that would generate blight crystal chunks, because the way I'm looking at it is that these aren't going to last forever, you know. So even now they're sitting here. Yeah, see, they didn't. Yeah, I'm out of blight. There's obsidian. So I already ran out of blight in this area. So this operation is shut down because there's blight there. Now I have the here's some blight here. Okay, and that's it. Now I don't know if maybe some is in here. What are they doing? Why are they not going there? Come on, let's explore that. Here, go there. I don't know why they stopped. Oh wait, here. Let's go here. Yeah, maybe they were. Oh, maybe they were mining that. It's very difficult to see this blight too. Oh, here's a bunch. Okay. Oh, good. All right. There's a lot here. It's very difficult to see it. And there's more here. Okay, good. I'm good. I got a lot here, and then there's some here. There's a bunch here too. So yeah, this cloud will be good for a while. Now, so yeah, I decided to use the transfer drone that has the bigger area here, so I can get more machines on here. If anything, I'm going to need this for the microprocessor to build, you know. So once the research is done, it's done. You don't have to ever go back. But I don't know how this is going to tie into any other researches. But it is very... I know that... I already see that this is inefficient because I'm using a refinery and only 3 gas collectors. Really, I'd like to have 4 gas collectors and an internal blight container like this. An internal component is best because then we can maximize the amount of extractors here. And then having a machine, having bots here deliver to that one machine, you know, so all the gas gets collected and pulled in to this area. And we need bots with the containers so that they can collect the gas inside the container and then bring it to a machine with an internal that's doing the refinery. And then we bring in the blight crystals as well. So that's This is just, me trying to learn, and I'm seeing things, and I go, oh, I can do it this way or do it that way, So that's what I'm doing there, and I'm just trying to expand this. And I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I think I'm going to just get a bot here, a couple bots, and they're just going to run around and grab the gas from the machines and do one central refinery for the plasma. Because that's what it seems like I need to do. Blightstorm, okay. I haven't figured out that blight thing yet. I haven't had a chance to, because I was working on this over here. Right here. I have 4 hounds. I have blight chargers and laser extractors. And what I want to do, really, is I want to get some obsidian, and there's some right here. Now, I do not have these on a charger here, so they're going to, yeah, they're going to run out of charge. Wow, look at this. They are having some problems with this. 1261. So right now I have 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 40 to get through the research. And I think what I'm going to have to do here, I've got a few power towers that I can set up on those. Or I could just set, I think I've got a, yeah, see, I've got a free one there, a free one there, and there. So that's 3 that are not tied up. But I don't like the fact of having that. Yeah, there's another one. You know what I could do? Let's see, if I wonder if I mark, see if I, yeah, what I can do is, I can name these right here. This is a hound, but it's a, OB, let's just say OB hound. Now, I'm going to, copy, let's name it OB hound 1. That way I know I've got, each one taken care of. So I'm going to C, V, V, and V. Settings can only be applied. What? OB Hound. Oh, yeah, that's fine. 2. Okay, that worked. 3. And can't get to that one because it's right on top of that. And then, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I was on the thing. There we go. Applied. And this is going to be 4. Now, what's going on here? So now I'm going to grab these transmitters here. And this one is a pain because you have to come all the way over here. I mean, it's great to have it. Interference is too high. Oh, wow. Oh, that sucks. Well, I named the bots. Well, that's good to know. Oh, that sucks. So the power... I see. Oh, well, that's kind of a cool little... that's kind of cool. Now, I have... You know what I might have to do? Okay, this one, it generates... Let's see. So we're getting 25, producing 25, requiring 115. So this, if I did 3 of these, it's still not enough. That would be 75. I could probably do one here for 100. Yeah, but that's still not enough. That's 100. Efficiency, 22%. Yikes. Okay, so I wonder... Now, why isn't it going down? It's at 22 power. Oh, it stopped. It completely stopped. Okay, so let's get this thing out of here. Why did it stop? Or wait, let's try it again. Because they have power. They just stopped. I think, did this get reset or something? I didn't notice it. So that's 6, 8, that's 24. We need 40 obsidian in order to get the research going. Why? Now, what's interesting, it says stored 2,000. I guess that's the internal. Interesting. That power is not going down. Oh, I see. Efficiency is 22%. So we have the power with the little thing there. this internal component here. So we have it, but not enough power. So it's still going to work. Okay. Oh, that one is 9 now. Okay, cool. So, all right. Now, I was waiting for the research to complete. This... So, let's go over this a little bit, because now, you know, I usually I'll set stuff up, and then I figure it out later, right? It required 5 of these darn plasmas for 1 cube. And that's why I'm like, God, this is nuts. There's got to be a better way. Even though I'm looking at the tech and I'm like, well, is there a better way here? Now I did do some building, which required the plasma, and what like the bots, you know, they require the high-end processor. This thing here. So it was taking my plasma or my blight plasma, but that's no big deal. Yeah, it is what it is. I got to get things going, right? So the ramp up has really been it's a real pain in the butt with this plasma, I'll tell you. Now, my little bot, there it is right there. It's taking 6 at a time now. So this is really slow going over here. Really slow going. Now, I could see that, you know, like, for example, a large-scale blight cloud like this, you'd want the bigger power, like bring a command center in here, or some kind of a center. Well, you have that 1,000 power thing. That's a part of our tech tree here. Under, let's see here, we have this. If we open that up, this is a power core. It's a large component, and it produces 1,000 power. So this is something you could bring over to a blight cloud and power, you know, an entire area to mine it. And oh, and then also we have efficiency modules. I don't know if I covered that. We do have these 50% efficiency. Put that in your blight, in your get a large, medium, medium, or whatever the heck combination, and you would get 50% efficiency on your plasma. So this is something we need to get research here to help out. So you're gonna, in other words, you're gonna struggle. This is a struggle. You have to struggle in order to get to the next thing, right? So I understand that, and you know what? If you're gonna make me struggle, fine, I'll struggle. You know. All right, so let's take a look at. Oh, and then okay, here's a new thing. I made a drone launcher last episode, and I made miner bots, miner drones, 6 of them. Now I'm testing this thing out. Oh, I had to move these idiots over here. They were, so they're the bots. Here's another problem with the mining bots. They will find. Okay, these are good now. They were continuing to walk further away from the base, further away, further away. So I want it to mine in a circle pattern, you know. But you know, how much coding do you think I'm gonna do? Right? This is a game. I got better. I got to eat and sleep too, you know. Sit here and code in a box, you know, visual thing. So yeah, that was another problem. But this one is confusing me. So I have the drone launcher, and I have the miner drones. I was like, oh, cool. All right, let's try this thing out. So I came over to a metal ore patch. Now let's go ahead and look at this. This stays the same in the same spot. Now, what did it just do? Oh, okay. So yeah, let's go over here. It must have, I think I picked up a small piece there. Now look at this. The drones will fly out. Now what are they doing? They're flying out, and then they're coming back right away. I don't know what's going on with this thing. So I'll move it closer now. Now let's right click on that. And they pop out and start mining. Now, what I found, okay, the drones will fill up, and then they, you know, they come here and they deposit into the bot. You know, this inventory of the hound here. Well, they kept going, and there was no room for them to put any more ore into the bot. What do? They dropped it on the ground. I'm like, what? Why not just stop? You know? So I'm like, wait, do these things need, you know, what did it do? Oh. Trying to get the hound. Here we go. Come on, move. So I'm a little confused about... Now look, I got 20 just in that one little spot there. So I'm a little confused as to how they want this to go. You know, and it's obviously has some coding here. So you can, you know, click on that. Now they go. See? So now if I get rid of that, he should come back. There we go. Okay, cool. At least I know that now. So yeah, I'm a little confused as to why is it dropping the crap on the ground? I had to pick it all up, put it in the thing, distribute it here. Oh, it was a big pain. So anyway, I was looking at that as I wanted to see if this would work, because if I didn't have that problem, I would have been converting everything over to the, you know, all I need is one of these things, but the laser printer or the laser miner is one that I want to do. So speaking of lasers, oh boy. All right. So they want us to do this thing right here. And I've been kind of not caring about it, but resimulator. Let's get a resimulator. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, that's expensive. So I want to try this thing out and see what it needs, what we can get from it, because I'd like to update to, you know, the laser tools at least on the bots. It's gonna take a bit to do that. So yeah, we'll get that done. And oh, and then let's see. Let's look at the research real quick here. So I'm working on the magnification right now. 12 more cubes to go. And then here's the blight magnifier. Slowly generates nearby resources. Only works in place. So well, I'd like to try this out and see what it can do. It's a, you know, we build it and then we'll plop it down. So I'm wondering if this will get the blight back up and running, or if it's just resources in general. And then we'll have to build this thing to get further along into the blight terraformation as well. Now this one here, that's why I wanted to get the obsidian. So I'm gonna work on that. Now where are these guys at? Did I leave them over there? Mining? Here they are. Okay, there we go. So that should do it. Yeah, that's well over 40. So I'm gonna bring these guys back over here now, and I'll put them right here. Hopefully I won't forget they're there. Okay. How's this thing doing? Let's get out of there. Okay, so the cubes are going to take a while because of, you know, this is slow as I'll get out. And, okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to let this research run out here, but I wanted to kind of cut in here before I get a little too crazy. And I don't, you know, I do all this stuff and then I'm like, gosh, it's going to take me hours to explain what I did. That's the tough part about this game. Building games are tough because there's so much you have to do behind the scenes. And I have to figure the stuff out too to present it in an episode. So that's what's tough. So anyway, magnification is going to be done shortly. But yeah, like I said, the cubes are going to be a pain. Off screen, I think the problem... see, I'd like to expand this, but, you know, like I said, there's only so much blight in here. Where are these guys at? Oh, there's blight here too. 403. Let's get these guys over here, actually, closer. We'll get that out of there. Yeah, and like I said, the blight is so tough to find. Here's some here. Holy cripes. Well, oh, okay. You know, maybe this is regenerating in this cloud. Because I didn't see that there. We got the obsidian in here and all that. So yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. But we'll get these I'll just have to, you know, find it by mousing around. But yeah, this is a prime example of having some programming bots for blight. In fact, don't I have that? Yeah, I do have that. Maybe you know what? Maybe I could do a, maybe I could get the blight bots that are over here. Where are they? Here they are. Yeah, maybe I could do a crew like this. I'll have to do this for that particular blight cloud. So I'll work on that off screen. I'll do that. And then, yeah, once the research is done, we'll queue up some more. And then by then, we'll have the resimulator done, finally. The other thing I want to do is do some discoveries, but we need the human tech progressed along, I think that let's see, can I make that microscope? I think we have to do, well, we got the yellow cubes, but I want to get the blight stuff out of the way because that seems to be the big one, you know, because we need that stuff for the aluminium, you know. And if we don't get the blight tech, this won't happen as quickly or as easily. So where is that microscope? Because the exploration, I want to be able to do, here it is right here. Okay, so I got the cube, I got the transformer. That's not a problem. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue this up because we need the microscope to open those human things up and get the technology. And then we get the low density frame and the ability to do the human research. All right, I'm going to let this research complete, get this done. I'm going to try not to do anything else so I don't have so much to talk about. I'll see you in a nanosecond. Research complete. All right, so here we got this blight stability and done here. Thought I'd break in and do another segment here. The blight mechanics for creating system stability allows units to enter the blight without any adverse effects. Now, they can enter. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Let's go take a look at this thing here. So let's look at in more detail. Okay, so I collected the obsidian chunk to get this done, and it was a slow ass research. So I have oh wow, look at how slow this is. So I hooked up my other research centers here, the you know, these uplinks, and now we're on yellow cubes. There we go. And I had a few that I found in the world, which helps out a lot with the research. So I had a 16, well, I think I had like 13 or something like that. So now we're doing this, and this research is far more obtainable. This damn plasma is a joke. Let's take a look at this. Yes. So here we go. So that research allowed me to hook these bots up to the network, the power network. Now, you still need the blight charger. Oh, these are full. Okay, I can't pull it out. I can move. I can't move it anywhere. So now these are on the network power, and I had this blight charger pulled out, thinking, oh, I don't need it anymore. No, you do. You still do need it. So when I put it back in to the internal slot here, and I kind of pulled them out and reassessed and went back in. So we can get our power in here now, but we can't, but you still need the protection, is what it seems. So I got that there. Now, let's go over to here, and I have that new building, that research unlocked too, but I am not entirely sure what it does. So I put it right here, and this is the Blight Magnifier. And it says it slowly regenerates nearby resources. Only works if placed inside the blight. I don't know what this thing does at all. There is no information on this. So I was able to put this into this medium 1x1. I was able to put here, and then I just plopped this sucker in here to see what it does. Well, as you can see, you can see it's got a range on it, and it's not very big. So I don't know what the heck that's about. Like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Is it, you know, should I put it by some blight? You know, is it going to, you know, take the, whatever, the blight chunks here? Is it going to regenerate those? Or is it going to regenerate the gas? You know, there's no information on this. It just says Blight Magnifier. You know, slowly regenerate nearby resources. What resources? How? And why is the field so small? You know, so yeah, this alpha game, you know, obviously it's an alpha game. And, you know, there might be some people on the Discord that can answer it, or I'll search the Discord. So that's that. Okay, now, the other thing that I wanted to go over, and the reason I don't know what this is. Okay, so this is finally done. It took forever. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think the power was farting out on me over here. So I made this mess. I put it by my power transmitter here. And at night, it's 100. So this is 400 power at night. And it is 600, 700, 800 in the daytime. And this seems to work out fairly well. We've got 3 slots plus... oh, you know what? That's why it's 3. Because they have to have the inventory stuff here. So this is the inventory block. That's what that's indicating there. So that's why I was like, why don't they have, you know, a 4? You know, it's always 3. A 4x4 has 3 slots. So that would make sense. Okay, I haven't done anything here for any new stuff there. Okay, let's go back. And I don't know why this is going so slow. Maybe it needs to be optimized. I wonder what my frames per second is. Okay, so we have this crazy thing here. And the resimulator. So I don't know what this is. It says type garage. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what this does at all. It just says reconstructs objects on a simulation level, charged via data cubes. Now, what I'm assuming here is, well, what I do know from accidentally kind of walking into this information is that it runs off of blue cubes, but let's grab 10 of these. If it runs off of blue cubes, it must run off of any cube. The virus cube, the blight cube, the human cube, you know, the robotic cube. So it's got to run off of something. But I do know that these damn things now. Okay, so they can't. This thing cannot find a new. It's not able to find the next resource here. So that is a good opportunity here to switch some stuff out, and I'll show you how this. Oh, I think I figured something out here too. But I'm putting laser cutting tools on here now. So what I have to do is, yeah, see, look, this is empty now. Gosh darn it. Well, it's supposed to be empty because it hasn't. Our hauler bot has not found the resource. This is a pain in the butt trying to switch these around. Now, okay, that should be good. All right, it took this off here. So what I have to do, I think this is what you have to do. The signal has to go to the mining drill input. You tell it what to mine. I think that's what we have to do there. Okay, this is a miner. So when you pull this out, it's going to remove, you know, the signal, obviously. It upsets the signal. It should, in my opinion, it shouldn't do that. It should stay connected. Okay, so that's there. Now let's look at one of these. See, so I think this is what I had wrong. Incorrect, or whatever you want to call it. This thing is going to move and do its thing, right? So I think the program is working okay. The problem was that you link the storage icon, which doesn't make any sense. So you pull this over to your hauler bot, right? So that connects it now. Now, you connect it to the signal reader. Okay, yeah, so you have to pull the hauler bot to the storage. Again, that doesn't make any sense. Why isn't it to this? Emits this signal, which can be read through the signal-related components. I don't know. You know, like, so yeah, I don't understand really everything that's going on here. This is the signal. Emits this signal. All right, so we're emitting this information here to our bots. So, but we have to make the connection to the hauler via this storage icon. So once we do that, then we drag this signal over to our signal reader, and this is the icon for the signal, and we pull that to our mining drill, and that's what tells the bot what to do. Okay, now what are you doing? Go away. So I think that's what that is. All right, now what I'm going to do is let's get this going here first, and then we'll try and find a new patch for that. So this is not perfect, and that's why I think the later tech with the blight is what's going to get us the more consistency, you know, in that. Oh, I think I gotta pull him over here. I think the blight, being able to create blight clouds and resources is the way to go. Okay, so now we put these in here, and it automatically starts to activate once we get the requirements in here. Now, how the hell am I supposed to know what to put in this thing is my question. You know, obviously, my assumption is if you have an old tech or a, you know, lesser tech. So there you go. There's the lasers. Now that stability bar thing happens because we're trying to redo something, and if you have a lot in here, then it's going to have problems. So we can add, you know, obviously some storage because it only has 4 there, but it has, you know, like this is a workload indicator here, and it can get unstable. Warning: overload if not, overloading not advised is what they're saying there. So I'm not entirely sure how anyone would know what to do here unless you just trial and error it constantly. Like I have time for that crap, you know. Okay, let's get back to this. Now we've got, let's get close to, let's go over here. We'll pull the bots over here. Where is that one hauler? Is he over here? No, I saw it moving. I thought I saw it. I don't want the hauler bot because it screwed up. Okay, so here is that. Okay, there we go. See it, found it. So all I gotta do is just move it over there. Oh, here it is right there. What's this now? Okay, so we have the matrix frames, or all that research. So we know how to produce lightweight, low-density frames. We are very close to finding a way of sending material resources up to the mothership. Humanity seems to have been deeply affected by this environment. They needed to accelerate their fundamental scientific understanding in order to try to survive. We must follow their path, or we'll surely suffer their fate. Oh, interesting. Oh, here's more. Okay, the humans also seem to have had trouble returning to the planet's orbit. They were able to build satellites, though, and once they better understood the blight, they were able to send them up through the atmosphere. Okay, we understand this basic human production now and how to build their rocketry, but now we must research deeper and push this technology towards replicating their satellite technology. That's cool. Okay, so the human tech, we have our tech, now the humans have their tech. It seems like the humans are more advanced than our stuff, but then we have alien stuff, which will be very interesting to find out. Now I can run this one here, power sources. Can knock this one out, and 40 and 40, 20 steps, so it's 2 and 2. So I might as well run this one so I can get something going, keep the research flowing, Yeah. Let's get this out of here. Put it in here. Okay. I've got this building here. It's a two medium, 1 large. Now, here's a human. Boom. Okay, we'll go over this. Where's the other one at? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Yeah, it got clogged up. So there we go. Good. Okay, all that stuff's gone now. So now I have room for the crap. Okay. And is that yellow cube thing done? Oh yeah, it's got 20 in there. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so what we need is that aluminium frame thing under the human technology. Then we can run the shuttles. So let's open that. And this is the only way I could, I know to get it, because we don't have these in our inventory, so I can't mouse over in there. So we need aluminium rods, and then we need the aluminium plate to make this thing. So it's 2 parts to 1. So I hope this works. And then we can get this going here. Now there's 6 slots here. I've got the ability to add more. So let's find out what's going on here. So the first thing we need to do is the aluminium rods. So we'll go and set that up. That takes up 2 slots. So we're going to lock these items. And then we're going to lock that one there too. Now we need to make the actual aluminum sheet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so we got the silicon sand. So we'll fix that one and fix that one. Now it looks like we're going to be good to go. We need the human factory to make the high-tech material, the low-density frame. High-tech, yeah. And there we go. And that will go there. So we will fix that slot. Good to go. I think we'll be fine. And we need this. Oh, wow, look how slow it is. So I think this building is perfect for fabricating this thing here. So this is fairly quick. This is a 16-second. Now this needs, it's a 1-to-1, 24-second, and then this one here is 24. Okay. And it needs, oh, it needs 4 frickin' plate. Ugh. So it's not going to be a perfect ratio. That's kind of annoying. But I think that the main deal here is that it's all in one. You know? Because why have this big building if you're not going to do this, right? So you're just going to have to wait for it. Other than that, I think that it would be 4 of these. Because this is 16 and that is... I mean, you might as well just do this because of the... I mean, yeah, it's not exact. This is obviously a slower recipe. But this makes sense to do in one building, in one of these mediums. You know, dual mediums. This, on the other hand... That is just freaking annoying that that it doesn't ratio out into one building. Kind of defeats the purpose of having these buildings, if anything. It's kind of frustrating. I'm scratching my head on that one. So you might as well do 4 of these to one of those, right? It's 24, 4 to 24. This is 24 seconds, and that's 24. So yeah, you might as well do 4 of, or well, I mean, let's see. This is a 3. Yeah, I'd like to have a building that has 4. You could fit 4 of. Well, the problem though is that you need, if you want to fit it all in one unit, have it self-contained, you have to output this stuff and then use the shared storage and bots and things, and then bring it over to one building, and then maybe keep it all in one channel, and then output this low density thing there. Hey, we got 2. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I think it'll be fine. But you know, it's just, you gotta learn the ratios. I gotta get those in my head, you know. So I think we'll be fine on that. Oh, look, this is going up. I wonder why. I wonder if the stability... How do you get the stability to go down on that? There's no information on these things. So it looks like the stability is going up. I wonder if it resets. Warning, overloading not advised. Well, how do you not overload it? You know, what's the strategy there? Anyway, yeah, so I'll let this run out. And I'd like to... Oh, we can do this now. Ooh, let's do this really quick. Let's take a look at the microscope. Let's go in here because, yeah, if we don't have them, you can't look at them. I think it's under here. Yeah. All right, so we need it in a human factory, and it's oh my God, it's requiring the cable. Oh, and this other crap. 10-second. Oh wait, yeah, 10-second craft. Holy crap, that's insane. So what do we got here? 3 parts to 1. We need a large. So I think we can do one of these here. And I have a slot on that. Let's get a human factory going. And we'll get the microscope. I mean, it's just going to tear everything down. We need a human factory that's here. Yeah. We'll get that going. Now, I have plenty of plasma now, so that's good. The worst part about this is the plasma. So we'll get this going here. Let's build a large. Now I got a medium slot, which I could put some bot stuff on here, I think. And let's go and get that large thing here. Flip And blip, blip. There we go. I'll put this here. And I think I should put some shared storages in here so that it can grab this thing. Let's get a shared. Oh, is it this one? Shared storage? Yeah. I was dumping up excess. Oh, that's excess items. Which one? Oh, this one. Portable transporter. Yeah, we'll get one of those going. I think I'll probably need it in the other ones here. What's taking you so long? Rods. So, oh, you know what it's doing? It's taking these as well. Because this is running here, see? And the aluminium is getting taken too. What's taking the aluminium, I wonder? Probably this. Yeah, that's 10. So I gotta wait for the rods. Okay, let's get the this thing in here. And let's check on this. Still waiting on aluminium. 6. Okay, crap. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's in there. And let's take a look at the microscope here. So we need okay, well, I'll get one more for the transformer. Let's make one there. And this one here. There we go. We'll make that, and I'll put it into this one here. And it's being made. Okay. There it is. We'll put it in the transformer one. And that way the drones won't have to do anything. It'll just bounce between the two. Oh. Not this one here. It'll be bouncing from here to here, which is good. And all right, 5 more. Was it 6 before? Okay, I'll wait for this to get done, and we'll set the microscope up because we're gonna need that to explore. I'd like to get out and explore some. Okay, as promised, we're gonna do exploration, and I totally forgot. This power plant, or is it this one, or is it this one? Ah, this one. The factory. Remember we were way out here, and I was trying to figure this out. It's saying infinite chunks, missing ingredient, and then it took my laterite, which I had found here, by exploring, and it looks like it needs blight. So let's see what happens. Oh. Well, there we go. Now it looks like... What's this? I wonder if we need power for this. Oh, look. We have an animation now. Whoa. Interesting. I am interested in this. So it looks like if we open this up here, we gotta click on it. It's saying infinite. Infinite. Now I don't know. Here. I always want to escape out of that. Now I have power here, and I have a transmitter. So I'm wondering, does it need more power? It's kind of unclear here. Access granted. Human factory. Solved. So, one thing that maybe needs to be done here is... Oh, look! Oh! Oh, look at that! Okay. This is... Okay, so this is... We already got this going. And at the main factory, our starting factory, basically, it's generating a cube, but it's taken a while. Okay. So if you wanted to do this now, you can. Very interesting. So notice how it took one of the, what do you call it? It doesn't even tell you a recipe. So, okay, human factory, internal component, fixed, not removable. Small fabrication unit able to process raw resources. Yeah, right. Okay. Research required. Well, we already have the human factory, you know, so that's what I'm not too sure about. There we go. So now, yeah, so it's taking 5. It's probably the recipe that we have already. So let's take that. Now it's keeping that in there. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Now, if we click on these are already. Oh, we need this data socket. That's a part of the. That's a research we have to go through. All right, let's check this one here. Research lab. Right click to investigate. Yeah, the data key socket. So I don't have that right now. That's a part of the tech. And so I think we have some other human ones. Oh, there we go. We haven't looked at this one yet. That's pretty fast scanning. Wow. Ah, okay. I need this. Oh, and then we got a numeric console. I'm going to solve this, and then I'll go get a transformer. What I'm after are the... Wait a minute. Yellow cube, 6 of 11. Okay, yeah, see down here, I wanted to just start this off. I think next episode we'll have to carry on with it. Let's see. Oh, this way. There we go. You know what? This is solved. There you go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna run and get this repair. Get this advanced material here. That whatever that thing is called. And this is my scanner bot. Oh, and I have a microscope in here because one of these required a microscope, and I don't know which one it was. I don't know. There was a It's not these, I don't think. The alien tech. So I'm gonna check these and get the transformer, and then we'll go back to that, and then we'll end the episode. All right, I got the repair item. Boom! Oh, we got a yellow cube and some aluminium. Ow! There we go, log 7. So we're at 7 of 11 now. Cool. All right, human log entry discovered. Number 7. Something very strange. Subjects appear deceased at first, but they still have vitals. It's like they've been anesthetized. There's no brain activity. So I'm wondering if you know what? Remember I was saying earlier how we've got the virus, you know, running around, and then we've got the blight, and the blight and the virus seems to be from the blight, and then the aliens are from, you know, kind of like created by the blight too, or got absorbed into it, or got corrupted by it. And then we've got the human race, our race, or whatever we are, and then the aliens. And the aliens are, well, what's the aliens? And what's the humans? And what happened to them and all this? And it looks like, and I don't know what that, I've never seen that word before. Anesthetized. I have to look that one up. There's no brain activity. So it's like they're getting pulled into the collective. Or you know, like the Matrix, you know? We're getting plugged into the Matrix, I think, is what's going on. Okay, so that's cool. Now, do I want to get rid of this here? Oh, logins, okay. Do I want to get rid of this thing? I've got my decon bot. I think I will. Let's just get rid of this thing. That way I know I've explored it. Poof, gone. And I think I'm going to get rid of these too. Right click to investigate. What's on this one here? Let's see. Is it... Okay, yeah, I can't get rid of that one yet. I'm thinking of getting rid of this thing. Let's go here. Yeah. Decon bot here. And let's see what happens. I'm sure it'll pull it up and give me my material back. Let's see what happens. Yep, it gave me 8 back. Okay, cool. Now, let's see what this one is. Complete. Yeah, so we can decon this one. I just feel like getting rid of it would be a better idea. And then, let's see what this is here. Yeah, that's the data key. Let's see what this one is. And this one is complete. Okay, so I'll decon that. That way I know... Oh. That way I know what I've unlocked and what I haven't. And these runes are probably everywhere. So... we'll leave this in this because they need the data key. And we need to do additional research in order to get that going. Ah, here's something. check this out. Oh, I have a missing item. These are kind of like generic stuff. Ooh, let's get out of there. Generic little things that I don't necessarily need. I gotta be careful because the blight could have those creatures. So I think there's some human stuff over on the other, where the gas that I'm harvesting and to make the plasma. So I think I'll head over there. In the next episode, we'll try and complete these logs. Let's put our little bots over here. And then what I wanted to do was run some research before we go. And that would be shuttles. Because now we can finally do those. Yeah, let's go ahead and run that. 40 steps. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Now it's a slow research, so it should be fine. And I'm just gonna run off of this one here and see what happens. Yeah, if I run one, then the base won't get hurt. And if I see that it can keep up, then I'll add another one. You know, I'll put the antenna back up on here just to get it going. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching. Sorry for all the cuts and all this. Like I said, I'm having problems trying to learn the programming, and the bots keep jerking around on me. And also I'm trying to learn the tech. So as much as I think I know, I start recording and I'm like, oh, I thought I understood that, you know. So I don't want to waste your time with stupid, you know. I want to be, you know, on point as much as possible. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.